محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد من الله على المؤمنين إذ بعث فيهم رسولا وقال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد
Assalamu alaikum. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge, of course, our guests from India, both from Hyderabad and New Delhi. It's been a pleasure receiving them in Fiji, of course, and listening to them too, for them to share their words of wisdom with us. I'd also, of course, like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Sayed-Khaiyum, Minister for Lands, Mineral Resources, Tourism Industry and Trade, the President of the Maururu Islam for his very gracious invitation this morning, and of course all the other invited dignitaries and the other members who are here, Maururu Islam, and of course their friends and family members, not forgetting our women folk who are on the other side. So it's very important for us to be able to understand and take the opportunity this day to be able to reflect on how we are as individuals. I just got reminded, Maulana Mr. Patel talked about COP23. Doesn't believe environmental cheese kon cheez hai, COP23 kon cheez hai. And bhai, read about what the Prophet talked about. He himself was an environmentalist. Even in the Quran it's mentioned we should not waste things. We should not overindulge in things. I forget the actual technical terms, but I think one is called haram, H-A-R-A-M, and the other one was hina, I think hina or hima. There are two areas used to designate. Hima was where he would say this area, nobody should go and hunt. Nobody should go and cut trees. It was environmentally protected. And the other area was how you recycle. Pani ne waste karo. Cheez bachao. That's what all environmental safety is all about. Abhi kitna jan hum log abhi kitna khoobsurat se dui alim log nice hai from India. They all talk about how everybody in Fiji is friendly. They all talk about how Fiji is so clean, safe. There was a gentleman from New Delhi, actually, I met about a week ago, Professor Malhotra, and he said to me, he came to talk about human rights. And I had a conversation with him, and he said to me, he said, I can't believe how clean Fiji is. But I have to say that we believe that certain parts of Fiji is not as clean as it should be. We should not let our standards drop. अभी कितना जन अभी आप लोग जाएगा मोटर में, आप लोग कितना लड़कन या आप अपने आप कोई बीन खाएगा, ट्विस्टीज खाएगा, वो मोटर में से विंडो में से गिरा देगा. These are very basic things. It's not something foreign. It's an idea that's also born within Islam. This is when I talk about the fundamentals of Islam. It's the everyday applications of Islam. There are many challenges in life. आपके बारे में ढेर जन से की बुराई करे, हमारे बारे में ढेर जन बुराई करे, सोशल मीडिया में जाओ. But the way to be able to counteract that is to be able to continue to do what is right. The way to counteract that is with the truth. And I can tell you, when you have truth on your side, nobody can do anything to you. Nobody can change anything. So as individual human beings, we need to be able to take the lessons, the everyday lessons from Muhammad Rasul and how he lived his life, how he was with his children, how he was with his wives, how he was with all the people around him, how did he govern. If we are able to imbibe that in our everyday interactions with our life, then we'll be able to be a lot better than what we are. So next year when we come for the celebrations, inshallah, next year when we come for the celebrations, we'll be able to reflect. And when we have some other alims coming and speaking to us, we can say, yes, what they said that to us last year, I've now improved myself slowly. Up this year, I'm echo cheez karega. That's what all human development is all about. That's what Muslim is being all about. It's about adherence to your Creator, and it's about following the ways of your Creator, and of course the messengers, the prophets. And in this case, of course, we are celebrating the birth, the life of the last prophet. So that's what I would say to you, ladies and gentlemen, that in Fiji we have a very unique situation, as has been highlighted by all these wonderful speakers. We have a wonderful opportunity. We live in a multiplicity of faiths in Fiji. We live in harmony. We need to continue to do that. As I've said previously, look at the largest Muslim populated country in the world today, Indonesia. How did Indonesians become Muslims? Not through warfare, through trading. The Arab traders used to trade with the Indonesians, and they saw their behavior. They saw how honest they were. And today Indonesia is the largest Muslim populated country in the world. 240 million Muslims. But the point is, these people, even in last tracts of India, Central Asia, all of this, in Africa, east coast of Africa, all through trading. People traded with them, they saw their behavior, and they saw with what dignity they carried themselves with. So I would urge you all to be able to embrace the diversity we have, to be able to learn from the diversity, and to be able to then inculcate your lives with the way that the last prophet of Islam lived, and you'll be able to live in much more harmony, not just with yourself, but with everybody around you. And of course, the Alim Sahib, we all in Fiji, we celebrate all the different faiths. And it's a wonderful opportunity. Of course, we have a national holiday for this. Everybody gets to participate in this. And we are one of the very few countries, probably in the southern hemisphere, that celebrates and has a public holiday for the three major faiths in the world. And we, of course, are blessed by visitations by people like yourselves, who come and impart your knowledge with us and understand and know about the uniqueness of Fiji. And Fiji, of course, as we say in our tourism slogan, given the Minister of Tourism is here, is Fiji where happiness finds you. So we hope that you get even more happy. And to be able to tell the rest of the world what Fiji has to offer. And we as Fijians need to celebrate the fact that we have been given this wonderful opportunity. And we need to be able to live in harmony with everybody and to be able to celebrate the fact that all of us as human beings are God's children. We're all created by God. And we need to be able to learn to respect each other, need to be able to live with dignity. And of course, we are here to ensure that that will always happen. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.